New Orleans is incredible. If you've never been, you have to go. It's the best city in the country. It's got culture and art and music and just everything you could ever ask for. It's in New Orleans. Then right in the middle, there's a little street called Bourbon Street, right? Yeah, and that's the opposite of every nice thing I just said about New Orleans, okay? Bourbon Street is a train wreck. Like, just picture if a meth lab on Breaking Bad had a street. Like, that's Bourbon Street, you know? Like all Bourbon Street every single night is just hundreds of Logan Pauls and 2009 Stookies just bumping it out, dry humping, you know? Like, the final episode of The Walking Dead should just happen on Bourbon Street. That's what, you know. And the crazy thing about Bourbon Street is everyone just gets right in your face, whether or not you're a stranger or doesn't. This one guy just walked right up to me at midnight on a Sunday night. He just is right in my face and he goes, "Hey man, look, titties!" And he points that way. Like he was just discovering titties for the first time in his life. Like that level of excitement. And I was like, well, the least I could do is inquire about the titties. You know what I mean? And I was like, well, how are the titties? And he just goes, "Psst, they aight," and he just kept on walking. Which, you know, was the most efficient Yelp review I've ever heard in my life. Like, I feel like other businesses should do that. It would save us all a lot of time as consumers, I think, you know. You walking past, like, a bakery and some guy just runs out. He's like, "Yo, man, cookies!" And he just points in, you know. And you're like, well, how are the cookies? He's like, "Diabetes!" And he just keeps on walking. All Bourbon Street really is, it's pizza, frozen drinks, and strip clubs. That's it. Which the first two I'm pretty cool with. Strip clubs, I've never been comfortable in strip clubs at all. I don't know if any men will admit to it. We're supposed to love strip clubs. It's like, nah. Like, I had to go to a bachelor party in one of the Dakotas. I don't remember. Who gives a shit? One of the Dakotas is one of those. And the moment I get off the plane, my buddies are like, "Yo, man, we're going to a strip club." And I'm like, no, we're not. We're in one of the Dakotas. We could just look at old Playboys in front of a funhouse mirror. It's pretty much the same thing. Like, if you list chronologically what men do on a night at the strip club, it just defies human logic. You know, it's just, let's reenact a night at the strip club. This is how it goes every single time for dudes. It's just like, "Hey guys, guess what? It's Tony's birthday. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pile 7 deep in my Kia. We're gonna drive to the strip club. We're gonna pay to get in. Then we're gonna pay even more money to collectively get hard as a group." Yeah. Oh, what's that? Are we gonna remedy the situation? No, not at all. We're just gonna avoid eye contact and high five every 15 to 20 minutes. Then we're all gonna drive home together alone. Still pretty hard, yeah. Happy birthday, Tony. What? That is the worst birthday I've ever heard of in my life. How about we stop for McFlurries and have them just melt immediately in front of us as well? We're so stupid. And then guys think lap dances are gonna make the night better. Oh, we're gonna load up on lap dances. It's like, no, that's even worse. I have a much better idea. Why don't we all just stay at home? We'll save our money. We'll get drunk on our own supply. I will pass out first. You could draw a dick on my forehead. We'll just call it a night. Like, that's how